you rent cars, right?
I have, yes.
You never would rent a car that's at a lower. You would never rent a Prius.
No, of course not.
You're gonna rent something fucking better than what you have, right?
I usually rent a Camaro like I drive, or I rent like a Mustang or something.
You're gonna be at least to the level that you are, but most times if they have something better,
Yeah.
you'll rent that. If you're going to spend the money anyway, you'll rent something a little bit better than you normally could get. That's all this guy's doing.
Because you don't drive that all the time. So it's just like, yeah, I'm renting a car. I'll have it for 3 or 4 days.
That's all. I mean, why can't these women figure out that they're no different than a fucking rental car? Really are. That's all they are. They're a rental hole.
It's a rent-a-puss.
Rent-a-pussy. That's all it is.
The rent-a-puss.
It's just something that you're paying money to ride around in.
Yeah, or ride on top of.
Yeah. You're just going to insert yourself and ride around for a little while.
Insert, thrust, repeat. Here's 10 grand.
Yeah. You're getting paid. Just like you're basically enterprise rent-a-hoe.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what you are. You're enterprise rent-a-hoe. Jeez.
No, rent-a-hole.
Rent-a-hole. Exactly.
You're an influencer. You just influenced me to rent a hole.
That's right. I wanted to rent your vagina for a week.
Here's 10 grand.
Yeah. What's wrong with that? Nobody's even, and the ones that are getting offered like $150,000 for a year, nobody's gonna look at that as bad.
Yeah, it's 10 grand a month.
Yeah, take that.
Yeah, it's a gas register, as we explained before.
That's right. The gas register is fucking ringing up transactions.
Yeah, ching ching,
yeah.
Ching ching.
Yeah, I mean, think if a guy is renting a girl for 10 grand, how many times do you think he's banging her in a month? 20?
Yeah, you think 3 times a week times 4?
12.
Yeah, $12 times a month.
So she's literally getting $800 every time she spreads her legs.
Exactly.
That's she'll
a nice payday.
She'll fuck a dude for an awful lot less in dating circumstance.
For nothing.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, you had to. I think about it. Going from not knowing the girl till you fuck her. How much money do you normally spend?
Dinner and a movie three times or so. So you figure dinner's like $60-$80 each time, 3 times. Is that 80? Well, that includes yours. So if you cut that in half, that's $40.
Yeah.
40, 80, 120, and go to a show or a movie. That's another $10. So that's 40. So it's 40, 80, 120, $160.
160. So you'll basically throw the pussy for $160, or you can get $800 right off the bat with no bullshit.
Yeah, and cash.
And you don't have to sit through a bad movie.
And it's not a consumable good either, so you actually have the cash in hand. It's not been used up on.
Yeah, on stupid shit.
Yeah.
On a fucking leathery steak and fucking a Julia Roberts movie.
Exactly.
Sounds good to me.
I used to date a girl long time ago, and she had a male friend.
Okay.
And he would always tell her that she was sitting on a gold mine.
What, her puss?
Well, yeah, of course. He would say, "You're sitting on a gold mine."
Right. But she was like, "Oh, you're just so silly."
Yeah, of course.
You're just so wrong.
Robert.
Yeah. Yeah, it starts with the big voice to say how insulting it is, and then goes to the whisper. Robert, how could you say something so silly? Starts high and ends up with the whisper. Robert, is that really what you think of me? It's like, fuck you, you dumb whore. Stop with the whispering shit. You thought about it yourself. I don't believe for a minute that every woman hasn't thought about renting that hole out, even if they're ugly.
Yeah.
Because ugly chicks with no fucking work skills still have a product that people will pay for.
Right.
They will. Look at the fucking awfulness of lot lizards.
Yeah.
And they're making money.
You're just a ridiculous man.
And they just and I mean they're one step away from the Matt Mason girls.
Yeah. Meth teeth.
They might even be the Matt Mason girls.
I think that almost sounds like a troop or something, the Matt Mason girls.
Matt Mason girls.
Oh, look out. Here comes the Matt Mason girls.
Robert, are you calling me a Matt Mason girl?
Robert, I don't have meth teeth.
Robert, my dental plate is really good. Robert, my teeth really do look real.
Oh, Robert, you're such a ridiculous man.
Jeez, Robert, how could you say such a thing about my 4 teeth?
Oh, my God.